slaying, you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm on a mission. Put me in the game, cause the way I'm feeling, I honestly do not see no competition. I gotta get it, so it ain't no quitting. We jumped off the benches and jumped in the trenches. No one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us been winning from the beginning. It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game.
I wish it short.
Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down. Gilmore. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah. What the fuck? Everything. Oh, he's over there.
2nd down and 5.
What the hell?
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, what's in there?
On 3rd and 2. Gilmore, open man.
Oh, man, where's the minute?
And he is going to have an Eagles
Wait a minute.
down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. The Eagles had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that minutes prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 1-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Oh, you got it tripping, man.
At the 46.
Why
7 yards
I don't understand why you
first
doing
down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Why is nobody making no tackles? They're not coming through.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Damn, he had him. Juice should have got that one. Damn, Juice.
Just inside the 35.
Juice, you got to catch that one, bro.
Another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the
just got catch down.
He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Man, it's almost like they won't go get him. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They won't just go.
Gain of 4
last play.
They double that here and get 8.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And
it's like my guys won't go finish the play.
Stating the obvious.
Down. Gilmore.
Dude, what are you guys doing? What's going on here?
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11.
What the fuck? I can't stop for some unknown reason. It's all right.
It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I pinned a loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1. And he's hoping on the road to glory.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down.
Dude, come on! What's wrong with these guys? They're tripping, man. I got a tripping, dude.
His first touchdown of the new season.
My guys are tripping, dude.
On the board first here this afternoon.
Guys are tripping, dude, today.
Good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
My guys are tripping, dude. They don't want to stop anything. They're there, but they don't want to make a what's that called?
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Who the fuck are these guys where they can't cover it there?
Frazier to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Frazier.
Damn. He's so bad against the pressure. Come on, man, Frazier.
Something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game.
He's so bad against the pressure. Every game. Against the pressure, Frazier is fumbled.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
That's all right. Frazier, you gotta start getting better against this pressure, man. Against the pressure, Frazier just freezes, bro. Man, he freezes against the pressure.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated.
Against the pressure, Frazier just freezes, bro. Man, he freezes against the pressure.
At the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He got that much yards?
12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
And coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah,
dude, when you gonna cover the flat like you're supposed to? He throwing it. Who's this over here?
He's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Why did St. Jude?
First drive, they picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense.
Why can't St. Jude go?
Here in the early going.
St. Jude's is not doing his job. Come on, St. Jude's.
In possession.
What are you guys doing?
They got it with a 1st and 10.
St. Jude's ain't doing his job, man.
Back to throw. Gilmore.
Now, come on! What is going on?
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
What is going on? What's wrong with this guy?
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another.
What is going on?
A touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about
wide
it. You
open
get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
I don't know what's going on, man. My guys are acting weird.
Success this early, great momentum.
I don't know. It's because he's wide open every play. I gotta check the flash. That's what he's killing me with. And what's it called? And he cannot make a what's it called to save his life under pressure. He can't make a pass under pressure to save his life.
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football.
If he can make a wide open pass, he can't make a wide open pass save his life.
Usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, get points.
Throw the ball! Damn!
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side.
He moved on. Look at this.
Great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
10 more there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Frazier. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. To throw is Frazier. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us.
Damn, I can't catch his ass. Oh, man, I'm blitzing. They won't get pressure on him.
This well, this efficiently, I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never...
This thing's wide open, dude.
Successful in this one.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
You guys, come on! What are you guys doing out here?
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on.
What are you doing?
Operating from the gun, Gilmore. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Frazier.
If he can just hold
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Frazier. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, Frazier. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw again. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This pass, and the ball is knocked
Oh, get up.
Unfortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
He was straight fumble.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now quick throw, batted away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. throw again. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, outside. He's outside. Oh, no.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Throwing to start the drive. Gilmore. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got him in.
They both ran into each other. Are you guys serious? They both ran into it.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Are you guys serious?
The future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it.
Dude, they both ran.
Could you imagine if we were
Man,
owners'
I don't
rights
know.
right now? We could...
And it's blocked. Picked up by the offense.
They both ran into each other. That's some
We
bullshit.
have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break.
I'm putting them over the top. Both of you guys ran into each other.
For Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
That's a scary carry, though. Two guys run completely into each other.
Welcome back. Charles and I
This is
settled
some
into the
stupid
booth
shit,
ready
man.
for quarter.
He throws a bomb like we didn't expect it. What are you guys doing? Like they didn't expect it. Oh.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are
They are
back underway
idiots,
on
man.
EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams.
Like they didn't expect him to.
Down shy of the 20.
Like they didn't expect him to. What's that called?
Now they're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it.
That's my fault. I tried to what's that called, but he didn't.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter.
Man.
Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go.
I would say, man, you guys can't cover anything.
Of course, it gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to
Oh, come on, you guys!
the pitcher may get the credit.
Let's take it out.
Making plays behind. Touchdown!
You guys, come on!
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that.
Come on, you guys playing like shit.
They did a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
What are you guys doing, man? What are you guys doing?
And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Man, I'm just getting unlucky, dude.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I'm getting
Elliott.
unlucky as fuck. I don't understand what's going on with these guys.
This one fielded at the 5.
Is anyone trying to block for me?
Will get the
It's
football
not.
right at the 20-yard line.
They are just fucking me all type of ways, dude. I I don't get what's going on in this game. Our defense
set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
I don't understand,
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Looking to throw. Frazier. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
Looking to throw on second down. Frazier toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Robinson up the middle. Tackled by big Jordan Davis.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
In motion comes the tight end left. 2nd and 9 now.
Dude, come on! Run it around, guys! You gotta... This is dude, nobody wants to run their routes. Come on.
So far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Man.
A little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Man, he just keeps blitzing. I got score up against the blitz.
The end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
I don't understand why.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this
I'm blitzing. Nobody can get in on the blitz. What is going on? You guys go get them.
They want to use that.
What is going on? My guys can't. Look at this. Where is the blitz at?
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
My guys can't get on the damn blitzing. They refusing to get in. Maybe they're that good. I don't know. Who knows?
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do
in trouble, and he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Yeah, you got it. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I'm on cue.
It's taken to the 26.
Yeah, somebody block?
34 yards that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
You guys are going out blocking for me.
Out there set ready for this.
He keeps blitzing because he knows that my guy can't. My guy can't.
Got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out.
Yeah,
and that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been clear this match. Each side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete to Troutman. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will see. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Washington with a football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That one goes for 8 yards. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there.
Hey, come on, you guys just can't
help resistance, so they can't just run it right down the throat.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Frazier. That's out wide here for Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Where was that?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 20.
I don't have nobody to play the linebacker.
26. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive.
Come on!
1st and 10.
Man, you guys, come on.
Across the 40-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the...
Nobody wanted to tackle, dude. I should see who was in backfield.
Looking to throw. Gilmore. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Where's he at, though?
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. To throw on 2nd down. Gilmore.
Dude, you got dude, you gotta do your shit. You just let him cross right in front of your face. Come on, man.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
You let him cross right in front of your face.
Here's the option. Running right.
It doesn't cross right in front of his face, man. Every play.
How difficult it is for the center because remember he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gilmore. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Yeah, pass me.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes this one.
How do you get that pick? He was wide open.
And the Eagles defense gets up.
He was wide open, though. How do you get that?
Elliott on for the extra point.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why he throws that pick. How does he throw that pick? He's wide open.
And it's 35-21.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how he fucks around and throw that pick. He's wide open. Like, man, I don't get it, man.
It's following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The man's wide open. He can't throw it, lob it over his head? I guess not, man.
Over the end line.
Man. I saw him. He underthrew it, but it's all right.
The Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive.
Dude, I just need a better quarterback. Man. He just underthrows everything. He undershoots. He's bad under pressure.
Here on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
So it might be like this.
Operating from the gun, Frazier. And he's going to have
to
eat this one. Down he goes.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Dude, come on! What's going on? maybe make some weaker. You don't, man. You know when you're fucked, bro.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to connect with Dotson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So 2 sacks.
He wasn't with
definitely making an impact
cover 3,
here.
and I didn't like cover 3.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll get this down to around the 47.
That showed in like cover 3.
Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Frazier to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
This motherfucker, man. God is creepy. My QB situation is horrible, bro.
For this one.
He was open. How does he? I don't understand. I need a quarterback.
Offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
And now Washington.
I don't understand, bro. I don't even understand. It's like my defense didn't show up there today. That's all right. It's like just not show up, man. No, he didn't get nothing. I know. These I know. I got intel. I know how to beat this game, but my linebackers got to play better.
A give running left, it's Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Gilmore. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds right at
I don't understand. What are they doing, though? Why is it taking them so long to go match?
That's a good
Dang. Why is it taking so long to go match their coverage? I don't get it. What's taking so long to go match? Niggas won't match for shit.
Pretty well executed there.
Oh, shit. Dang.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now Frazier. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And quickly another 1st down, but tackled inbounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
You show me you listen to me.